Hello everyone, this is Toni. Now you know Thanksgiving isn't even here yet and Christmas decorations are going up really fast. So since I'm going to be busy with all my guests coming in, I'd like to get an early start on my Christmas decor also. So I want to show you how I created this very unique door wreath that almost looks as if I have a stained glass window in my door. But it's not glass at all, and most of my pieces came from the dollar store. Now the idea to create this unique Christmas wreath came from Michelle, one of my viewers. She wanted to recreate the center of this stained glass door into a Christmas wreath, and she wanted to know if I could do anything to help with that. Well, Michelle, I did my best, and here is how I created my version of your wreath. Now I was actually planning on doing the shape of your stained glass design using all flowers, but while I was in Dollar Tree I saw something that looked a lot like stained glass, so I thought I'd try making the wreath with this. So for this project from Dollar Tree I picked up an oval acrylic crystal cut platter. I also got a plastic silver metallic platter, fix-all adhesive glue, utility wire, black shoelaces, a few silver and sparkling ornaments, mirror mosaic ball ornaments, little silver bells, sheer silver ribbon, silver tulle, and Dollar Tree baby breath flowers. I'm also using a few crystal teardrop beads and shaped diamond gems I had left over. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I'll be using an awl, an X-Acto knife, and a hot glue gun. Okay, so I'm going to start by using this silver platter as a base. And my acrylic crystal platter will fit right inside the center. And that on top of the silver will give it a nice stained glass window look. Now before I glue this down, I want to put a piece of wire in the back of this platter so that I can hang it. I am using a tool called an awl to put holes in the platter, but you could use a screwdriver or an ice pick. So I'm just going to press down and punch 2 holes in the top center of this tray. Now I'm just going to take a long piece of utility wire and I folded it over. I'm twisting the 2 pieces together just to make it thicker. And I cut it. I'm going to thread the 2 ends into those 2 holes. Then I'm going to give it just a finger width of space and I'm going to wrap the wire around itself and cut off the ends of the wire so that I'll have a little loop to hang my wreath on the door hanger or on a ribbon. Now I'm ready to glue my crystal platter on top of this silver piece. So I'm just going to turn my crystal platter right side up and I'm going to put glue on the edges of this. I'm using Dollar Tree glue. This is fix-all adhesive and it works a lot like E6000. It should be fine for this piece. And I'm going to glue in sections around the platter. And the other sections I'm using hot glue. And then I'm going to pick this up and turn it around and glue it in the center of the silver platter. I'm also putting hot glue on the outside edge of the platter. Then I'm going to put a heavy book on top of this and let it dry for about a half an hour. Now you could totally use this design that's already on the crystal platter to have your stained glass look. But since I want this to look like Michelle's design, I'm going to use a couple of teardrop crystals that I already had to make the shape of the design that she provided. I'm using 4 of my teardrop crystals at the top, bottom, and sides to make that prominent diamond shaped cross. And I'm going to glue those pieces down with a fix-all adhesive and hot glue. I'm gluing these pieces right on those 3 cut lines and letting the teardrop fall just above that circle on the platter design. I also had some diamond-shaped gems, so I'm going to place that right in the middle of this circle. That looks just like Michelle's center shape. Now to create the rest of the shape of the design and to get those soldered lines that are in the stained glass, I'm going to use black shoelaces. I'm cutting the tips off the shoelaces, and I'm going to start first by gluing the lines that extend from the tips of the cross-shaped diamond. So with the hot glue gun, I'm going to draw a line that goes from the end of my teardrop shape down to the bottom of the tray. And I'm going to use my black shoelace and just press that against the hot glue from the end of the teardrop down to the bottom of the tray. And that will give you an appearance of a soldered edge between glass pieces. And I'm making that line at the end of all 4 teardrop shapes. Okay, next I want to define that diamond cross shape that's right in the front. So I'm going to take a long piece of shoelace and fold it in half. Next I'm going to put a line of hot glue right around the outside edge of the first teardrop. Then I'm going to start from where the shoelace is folded, and I'm going to just press the shoelaces down on the hot glue around the crystal. Then I'm going to cross one part of the shoelace over the other, and I want to create a nice curve with the string that goes over and around the next crystal, just like in the design on the top right. So with my hot glue, I'm going to draw that curve that goes around from the first one to the next crystal, just like that. Then I'm just going to press the shoestring down on the hot glue. And continue to make those shapes. Now, even though I don't have any other crystals to go around, I want to continue to make the shapes that I see in Michelle's design by using the shoestring and the hot glue. And finally, I'm going to put more lines that extend from the design down the top, bottom, and sides of this piece. And I'm adding a black circle all the way around the bottom edge of this. I decided to add a few more solder lines around the circles at the top to make it look more realistic. And I also extended a few from the sides. And this is what my crystal stained glass window looks like. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty close to Michelle's design. Now I think we're ready to start turning this into a Christmas wreath. I think I'd like to start by surrounding the stained glass with these flowers that look like baby breath. So I'll be using my X-Acto knife to poke holes into this platter. I'm cutting small cross-shaped slits into the platter so that I can poke the stems of my flowers through it. After I pull the flowers through, I cut the stems on the back as close as I can, and then I put hot glue into the hole from the front where the stems go in and onto the stems to keep the flowers in place. So I'm going to evenly space white flowers all the way around. Then I think I'll add a few of these natural colored ones. Now I'll make it more Christmassy by adding some Christmas bulbs. I'll start with these large sparkly white Christmas bulbs. And with the hot glue, I'm just going to place a few of these in here. Now I'm adding a pack of small silver bulbs. And I think some silver Christmas bells would be pretty in here too. And a couple of jingle bells. And just to help tie in that stained glass look, I'm adding these mirrored mosaic ball ornaments right on the inside edge of the platter all the way around. To finish this off, I want to put a big bow at the bottom of this using this silver tool. I tied a double bow and I'm going to hot glue it right down here at the bottom. Now I'm just going to hang this big silver bell around the neck of the bow. And lastly, I'm just going to hang a couple of silver bells from some sheer ribbon. I'm tying a bell to each end of the ribbon. And I'm just going to wrap that around the bow and let those dangle below the larger bell. So when the door is open, I can hear the bells jingle. Now let's see how this will look on my door. You know, I really was thinking about getting a stained glass front door, and now I have a little preview of what it might look like. So Michelle, I hope this helps. I hope you'll have fun making this and will love it as much as I do. And I'm wishing you a warm and wonderful Christmas. Hey, don't always feel like making these projects yourself? Well, you're in luck because I'm running out of room to hold all my pieces. So today I decided to open my own Etsy store. Go to etsy.com/shop/yourhustleHome and you can pick up a few of the projects created on this show with free shipping straight from my hands to your home. But right now there's only one of each, so you need to hurry. I just checked the site and a few items are already gone. So keep checking back because there are quite a few items I still haven't posted yet, and I'll be adding new creations as the seasons change. You'll also be able to get full color step-by-step instructions for my most favorite projects as instant digital downloads. So check back for your favorites. I'll be adding those every day. And check out my Amazon page where you can pick up my Your House a Home metallic multi-surface acrylic paint with 8 beautiful shimmering colors. You can mix millions of colors and create endless home beauty for indoor and outdoor projects. And from Amazon, pick up my Book of Elegant Home Crafts Volume 1 with all your favorite projects together in one big beautiful colored step-by-step instruction book. On my Amazon page, you'll see all my favorite crafting tools and supplies used on this show, and you can add them all to your cart for the one-click, fast and easy shopping and delivery convenience of Amazon. I'll be working every day to make crafting fun and easy for you. Follow me at Your House of Home and Your House of Home TV on all social media for extra home, food, and gardening tips.